Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. It's been a while. I've been jonesing to play some more Star Trek. It's actually only been a week, but you know, it's still. I enjoy my hour or two that I get to sit down and play some Star Trek Online. It's I haven't done anything off camera, so I've been trying to sort of catch up here a little bit. I've got all kinds of R&D stuff that is just completed, like combat impulse engines and things like that, and all kinds of things. So I'm trying to keep all this stuff going. Ooh, dual heavy cannons, yes, please. Anti-proton dual heavy cannon. A hatched an egg. All those things. All right, so enough dilly-dallying. How's my R&D stuff going? Yeah, it's a lot of stuff there. Do I have enough? I have a bunch of dilithium that needs to be refined, but good, and all those things. All right, we've dallied enough here. I have increased the difficulty to advanced. I may regret doing that, but I have done it, and we are here at the Donut 2 system to take on our quest. Where is the? There it is. Oh. Here we go. Give me that back. Yep, that one. To continue our missions. We called here for a skirmish. Captain, I'm picking up multiple hostile contacts, both Klingon and True Way. I can understand the Klingons being here. They've been oh good God. I can't stand around to read that. Alright, everybody's attacking me. Everybody's attacking me. Oh, holy crap. That's a lot of guys. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's get our shields back up, shall we? Holy crap. Holy crap, man. I mean, I just turned it to advanced. And it certainly is advancing. Okay. Yes, our port shield is down. Wow, and that's exactly where they're hitting us. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see what you're doing. And man, are they... Holy crap, though, they've taken big hits off of me. Let's get out of this for a second if we can. Alright, well this was ridiculously unfair. Holy crap, man. I just spawned in, for crying out loud. I mean, I know I turned it to advance and all, but geez Louise. I didn't even have 2 seconds to... I didn't even have 2 seconds to do anything here. All right, let's see if I can pick something. We got some Jemadar attack ships here, and a bird of prey. Let's see if I can target the bird of prey. Maybe do damage wherever I can. Lots of stuff going on here. Lots and lots of phaser fire and all those things. Let's see if I can get his shields down. Come on. Yes. Give me that torpedo. There we go. There we go. Give me another torpedo going there. Woo! He's down. Alright, we got Cardi ships here. Cardi ships. Another torpedo Cardi ship. Okay, we got Gower class. And if I can get around here, I should be able to get his shields down. It would be fantastic. I guess I should probably slow down a bit so I can maneuver a little bit more. That would be fantastic. Although his shields are pretty well down now as it is. He's getting the brunt of everything here. And we got a Raptor escort in front of us. Let's take his shields down. Oh yeah, let's take his shields down and go kabam. Alright, well, the shields are back up again, so that didn't work so well. Come on. Get away from him for a second, so I can do some things. Let's have a quantum torpedo in there. Do a little bit of damage. And what are you going to do? Let's do this, and then we'll do this and this. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, let's get our shields back up, shall we? This other guy here is starting to piss me off. I have a quantum torpedo, you dead guy. Alright, this guy over here has been causing me some issues. So let's see if I can get around here. Oh, I'm not yet in range. I keep trying to fire my phasers. I'm not yet in range of them. Now I'm in range. There we go. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this, hopefully. His shields are still up, though. Come on, come on. Come on. Give me a shield shot here. Give me a shield down shot. Come on, we can do this. We can do it. Just give me a clear shot. All I'm asking for. A good quantum torpedo in there. Alright, alright. I need to get around and get his shield down if I can. I'm not doing enough damage with my phasers alone. Let's get around here. Alright, that shield's coming down. And we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. Yeah, there we go. Got at least one shot in, I think. Torpedo! Alright. Alright, Cardi. You've seen your last hurrah. Oh, did he give up? He gave up. Oof, okay. The Cardassian flagship, the Exhumed, has been disabled, sir. Her warp core is stable for now. I recommend we get a closer look. Alright, the away team is standing by, sir. We can leave on your orders. Hang on a second. Let me get a breather here. Let me see if there's stuff around here to collect for my various R&D projects, as always. And jeez, yeah, I would have liked to have been able to read what he first said, but holy crap, man. It's like, yeah, no, congratulations, you're now in advanced mode. Alright, I'd say we are ready now to do our thing. Beam to the Exhumed. With our usual away team. And let us see what we can do here. I'm not even sure what we're trying to do other than rescue them? I don't know what we're doing. Captain, Cardassian security teams are already starting to move in on our position. We should expect heavy resistance. Alright, well that's good to know. Let's get our weapons out so that we can expect this resistance. Oh, very nice on the hull breach there. I appreciate it. I did that. We got some glins and some gulls. Oh, okay, somebody threw it. Yep. Yep. Awesome. And all that. Go. It's a little bit more. Oh, Isaac. Oh, no. Oh, damn this freaking guy. Damn these freaking guys. Oh, what am I aiming at? I don't know what I'm aiming at. There we go. Yeah, my guys are definitely taking the brunt of the hits now. So I definitely want to get all the stuff leveled up if I can. I'll need better equipment and things. Man, there's so many Cardassians around us. Surrounding us. This door doesn't open, right? Yeah, of course. Of course I picked the door that doesn't open. So we'll go this way, I suppose. And keep an eye out for enemies. Somewhere here. Oh, they're in there. Alright, can I do a... Oh, that's not what I wanted. We'll do 2. Alright, get this gull out of here. Come on. Just keep clicking on him. Just keep clicking on him. Okay. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Anybody else? Anybody else still alive? Anybody else want to be shot? I got all the shots. Ooh, that's some good armor, look like. And... is there anything else? Anything around? Yeah, I feel like there's something around here. In this engine room. Oh, okay, there's guys here. Okay. Alright. Good on you for... oh, no, get out of there. Roll out of that. Oh, no, get out of there. Get out of there. Excellent. And this guy. Woo! Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Okay, and they will secure the force fields. That should take care of all the security measures between us and the bridge. I don't expect the Cardassians to give up that easily, though. They will probably send more security teams to intercept us. Yeah, well, whoever's alive, anyway. That's it. I need to look around for some loot. Always be mindful of the loot, Cardassian or otherwise. Where are you? Okay, this goes this way. I'll tell you one thing, the Cardassians know how to make some butt-ugly ships, I'll tell you. For a race that is supposed to be, like, really awesome in their artwork and all that stuff, they're really ugly ships that they have come up with. Oh no, get out. Oh, okay. I slid out of it. I wanted to roll. For some reason she won't roll when I want her to roll. Oh wow, this guy dropped the thing right on a crate. Okay, there's a lot. Oh, he dropped the lockbox and some field rations. Okay, that's like only the second lockbox I have. You have to pay to open those or find a key, which I think usually means you have to pay. Let's see. Let's see where else we go. You know, I could put all these fires out. I wonder if it would give me something extra for that. Applying stasis field. Hold fire on target. Who are they firing on? Captain, did you see that? Yeah, I did. I certainly did. These guys see me too. Oh, get out of there. Shoot that guy, please. Shoot him. Shoot him in the face. Don't say hi to him, just shoot him. Now, please. Now, there we go. Down. Applying stasis field. Hold fire on target. What are you doing? Oh, here's... okay, can we help her? Oh, okay, she's been helped. It's kind of stuck there. All right, are all these guys down? Did we knock this person out? Investigate dead Cardassian. All right. Captain, what were those things? Sir, this Cardassian doesn't have any wounds on him, but my readings show that he was dead before we entered this room. I recommend that we find a medkit and perform an examination of the corpse. We need to know more about what happened to him. If he was attacked by these creatures, we need to be cautious. Any contact may be lethal. Okay, so I have to find a medkit. Nobody brought a medkit with them. I guess that's what I get for bringing a fire team, huh? Meantime, are there any floating rocks or anything around here? Because I can use the resources for my various projects. Ooh, I see something over there. Oh, see, now she flipped. Okay, yeah, I have to get my timing right to do that. Ah, there we go. There's some floating rocks. Scanning uranium. And that's not too bad. I will take all that, thank you. Alright, down we go. Through their mess hall. And out the other door. Towards the green circle. Green circle that drives us all. Binds us all together. Okay, this is where we gotta go, it looks like. And I see something over there. That's fun. Oh, stasis field. There it was again! Is there something wrong with the environmentals on this ship? No. No, I'm pretty sure there's not. I'm pretty sure that thing is a thing that we don't want to deal with. There is a thing on this guy's body, though, that I wish to have. Investigate dead Cardassian. Let's do that. Sir, this Cardassian looks to have died from the same cause as the Cardassian we examined in the mess hall. We need to find a medkit to know more about what happened to them. Alright, well, there happens to be a medkit, like, right here. So, use it. All the medical equipment in this kit has been sterilized and is ready for use. Good. Medkit, standard medical tools. For using medkit to examine the remains of Cardassians in the mess hall, it would be beneficial to study the medical records of the corpses in the stasis in the sick bay. Background data, study medical records. Okay. Okay. I will do that. So, study... Oh, I guess there's a thing up there. Study a couple things up here to study. Some kind of plague or something going on here. Read patient records. Patient admitted with severe laceration suffered while working in engineering. The wound was closed using an auto suture, and the patient was released with instructions to refrain from active duty and to return for another examination in 24 hours. Patient returned as instructed, complaining of headache, elevated body temperature, and nausea. White cell count was elevated, and preliminary analysis showed signs of systemic infection resulting from contamination of wound site. Patient was held in sickbay for treatment and observation. However, the infection spread rapidly and treatment with standard antibiotics was unsuccessful. A more rigorous treatment regime was formulated, but also proved unsuccessful. Patient's vital functions ceased. Cause of death, circulatory system failure resulting from sepsis. The patient's body has been prepared for transport back to Cardassian Prime. Now, sepsis, if I'm not mistaken, is lack of oxygen in your blood, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's either lack of oxygen or lack of transport of waste materials. Something like that. Not a doctor, but just something I've seen on TV. Patient admitted complaining of pain and inability to concentrate on assigned duties. Patient was treated with hydrochloroquine and told to rest. Psychological evaluation was scheduled. Patient returned several hours later saying that neither the medication nor rest had helped. Patient was treated with a larger dose of hydrochloroquine and admitted to sick bay for observation. During this period, patient fell unconscious and was unable to be revived. An autopsy was conducted using a Neuralite probe to obtain a sample of brain tissue. Examination of the neural tissue did not show any signs of infection or trauma that would result in headaches or fatality. Cause of death remains undetermined, pending further investigation. Interesting. Interesting. Is there another... Oh, yep, there's another panel I can push my face into. Let's go do that, shall we? Read patient records. Patient admitted complaining of extreme nausea and fatigue. Preliminary exams inconclusive. Patient held for overnight observation, during which condition worsened. Patient died at 23:52 hours. Quarantine protocols put in place on Chief Medical Officer's orders, and a level 8 force field is in use to prevent spread of unknown, possibly infectious agent. Force field may not be disabled without command level voice authorization. An autopsy on the patient was conducted using a laser scalpel to open the chest cavity. All organs were intact and showed no signs of trauma or infection, which would explain the patient's demise. Cause of death remains undetermined, pending further investigation. Interesting. Okay, so he was patient 0 from what it sounds like. And is there another one over there, or doesn't look like it? Doesn't look like there's any more over there. Alright, let's go grab the... Oh, wait, there might be some down here, right? Let me make sure. It is a multi-level thing. Yeah, there is one. There we go. Patient admitted with a plasma burn caused by an exploding EPS conduit. The wound was treated using a protoplaser, and the patient was admitted to sickbay for sedation and observation. Patient suffered a neurological event resembling a cerebrovascular accident while sedated, and was unable to be resuscitated. Further examination into the patient's death is pending an autopsy by the Chief Medical Officer. Interesting. They're just going crazy and they're getting wounded and going crazy and then dying. That's awesome. One more over here, it looks like. What do you have to say? What is your sordid history? Patient admitted with a fractured tibia suffered while in the holodeck. The bone was splinted and treated with a regenerator. Patient returned later complaining of pain in the treated leg as well as an elevated body temperature. Patient was then treated with a T-cell stimulator to stave off any possible infection. Patient's condition continued to worsen while they were being continually treated to boost their immune response. This is going down the path of Barclay's protovascular degeneration thing, where Crusher in an episode treated him for something with a T-cell stimulator, and then it became airborne, and the entire crew de-evolved into various creatures and all that fun stuff. And horror was had, at least as much horror as you can get in the Star Trek universe. This is sounding a lot like that. Patient died 6.2 hours after injury. Due to the extreme rate of deterioration in the patient, an infection is unlikely. Fear of a contagious agent being responsible has resulted in quarantine protocols being enacted. The cause of death is yet to be determined. Corpse will be placed in a stasis field pending further examination by the chief medical officer. Okay. Is that the last of them? I think that's the last of them. Alright, so we've gotten all of our information, I do believe. So now let's us use the med kits. Alright. All the medical equipment in this kit has been sterilized and ready for use. So I can't... okay, I see. So it gave me a bunch of choices here. We probably want to use a Neuralite probe. Neuralite probe is a device that makes use of stabilized biological enzymes to cleave tissue samples from the brain or nervous system. Use of natural enzymes significantly lowers the trauma experienced by the patient and minimizes the amount of time necessary to recover from the procedure. Let me think. Auto suture, seal a traumatic or surgical wound, as well as to promote the healing of the wound by stimulating the patient's own natural healing process. No, we don't want that. T-cell stimulator is a device used to increase a patient's natural immune responses in order to stave off and or treat infections caused by bacteria, viruses, and other microorganisms. The laser scalpel is just to cut into them. Finely tuned laser emitter used to make incisions during medical procedures. This can be tuned for different wavelengths to achieve different cutting strengths and depths. Protoplaser is a device used to treat minor lacerations and burns by removing scar tissue and stimulating the patient's normal bioregenerative processes. Well, I imagine we want to use a laser scalpel first. Cutting into the body without any way to examine exposed organs will not provide us any... yeah, okay. Maybe not. Alright. Well then, the only thing I could think to do then is to use the probe. Right? Captain, that tool should give us better insight into the cause of death for the Cardassians in the mess hall. If we can use the Neuralite probe to obtain a sample of one of the Cardassians' brain tissue, we may be able to determine the cause of death. Okay, so investigate then. The Neuralite probe has determined that this individual died from a radical decrease in neural energy. It's almost as if he was drained by an outside source. All of the brain's activity came to a complete stop as the energy was depleted. Oh, is this the aliens that were draining, that went back in time to 17th century Earth and were taking homeless people and draining them of all their life and then sucking it up, and the Enterprise went back. That's when they found Data's head in an archaeological dig and all that stuff. That might be what it is. Sir, there's a great deal of interference being picked up by a tricorder, most likely the result of an energy residue from whatever was used to do this to the Cardassian. Perhaps we could track it down by following the energy trail. There is a science lab across the hall from the medbay. It should have access to the ship's internal sensors. Use the internal sensors in the science lab to track the anomalous energy residue. Okay. We shall do that then. Why not? We've killed everybody, so might as well find out what their cause of death is, because obviously it's not us shooting them in the face. That would be scan trionium gas. Where the hell's the trionium gas at? I'll scan it. Okay. Apparently there was one here and I didn't see it. but I'll take it. Sure, give that to me. Okay. And over here, conduct energy scan. We want to do omega energy, nuclear fission reaction, electroplasma, triolic waves. That's what the aliens on that planet used. I think was triolic waves. They were like slightly out of phase with us by like 0.04, so we couldn't see them. I think that's what it was. Triolic waves are a result of a process called selective molecular polarization, in which a substance is modified at a fundamental level to convert matter to energy. Triolic energy is not used by any known species because they are known to cause deterioration of living tissue. I'm picking up a large concentration of triolic waves centered around the ship's bridge, Captain. Triolic waves are harmful to humanoids. We will not be able to be in the area for long, and the Cardassians would be subject to the deleterious effects as well. They would not knowingly use triolic energy. I suggest we take a closer look. Whatever is causing the triolic waves probably is responsible for the deaths of the Cardassians in the mess hall. Yep. See, this is where it's good to have been... This is where it's good to be a nerd and love everything about Star Trek. Oh no. Those aliens are here. Captain, it's headed for the bridge! Yeah, I know it's headed for the bridge. I need to see if there's any loot here for me. No loot for me? No loot for memory? Is that what we're saying? Well, damn. Well, damn. All right, let's get to the bridge before they have a conniption here. Take double lift. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now we're slightly out of phase, I guess. There they are. Kill the visitors. Kill them all. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Kill that guy, please. There we go. Can't see anything because I'm in the hallway here. Alright, let's take some items. Bajoran. That guy was holding Bajoran food for some reason. Alright, can I... Oh, they're down there. Umbral. That's what they were called, Umbrals. Oh, and I'm being held. Unhand me, sir. Unhand me. Come on, come on. Take these bastards out. Alright, take items, take items. I don't even know what I'm taking. I don't care. I'm just, it's loot. Oh, a phantasm. Awesome. Yeah, take this guy down, please, my friends. I'll let you go in there, because I ain't getting near that guy. The hell with that. Hell with that noise. Oh boy. He's got me. He's got me. Yikes. He's feeding off me. That's not cool. Okay, somebody shoot this guy, please. Please and thank you. Alright, got some kind of accolade for something. Not sure what. There we go. We're doing damage very, very slowly. But it is being done. It's taking forever to knock it down, though. I'll say that much. I don't know what 6 does. I'm trying out all my number keys here. Alright, let's take all that, please. Thank you. And we'll... There's no mistaking them now, Captain. Those were Davidians. Yep, that's what it was. What's curious, though, is that Davidians were out of phase with us. Normally, we can't see them without a subspace force field tuned with an extremely sensitive phase discriminator. We didn't have that, so how are they appearing in our reality? I recommend checking the Axon's crew log entries. Maybe they were doing something that made it easier for the Davidians to exist here. Okay, why is that flashing? I think that's a little bit of a graphical glitch. I'm hoping it's a graphical glitch, because That's going to be annoying when that's constantly flashing like that. Okay, so is there any other before we look at these ship files? Before we uncover all the things, so make sure there's no more loot hanging around. The captain's secret stash and all that stuff. Action log entries. Read the captain's log. Our mission goes well. The Axon has disabled or destroyed 7 enemy ships. I look forward to reporting our successes. The chief medical officer is concerned about casualties. It is his job to be concerned. Mine is to operate this ship at peak efficiency. I have read his report about unexplained deaths and dismissed it. There's always an explanation. He simply hasn't looked hard enough for it. I cannot let his feelings disrupt our mission. Gull Madrid is looking for men of purpose to assist him. He wants leaders with the will to use whatever means are necessary to free our people from Federation tyranny. If all goes well after this campaign, I will be seen as one of those leaders. Or just dead, which apparently is what you are. Chief Engineer's log. Repairs on the Axon go as expected. Running low on deuterium and warp coils. Wish there was more time between battles to do more than patch critical systems, but time is the most precious commodity there is. 4 crewmen down, 1 died in battle with Klingon forces, but 3 others died in accidents. I have spoken to the captain about launching an investigation, but he sees nothing but his dreams of glory and a return to conquest. Unusual spike in triolic wave energy may be affecting warp core efficiency. Must speak to Driolic and see if his sensor readings have turned up anything unusual. Worst sounding Cardassian ever. A letter from Maja arrived today. She and the children are well, but she worries about me. She wants me to leave the True Way and return to Cardassia Prime. 6 months ago I would have ignored her pleas. Now, though, I miss her, and I see no end to this fighting. Perhaps she is right. Yeah, he probably should have just jumped ship, man. Read Science Officer's log. Science Officer's log, stardate 86790.08. My duties on a combat mission are limited, but I was pleased today to have a chance to scan the approaching Driffin's comet. The comet itself has not been a focus of much scientific inquiry, and it last passed through this sector in the late 23rd century. My scans, however, reveal surprising amounts of triolic wave energy emitting from the comet, as well as detectable amount of chronoton particles. The triolic waves will unfortunately prevent a closer study of the comet. They are quite harmful to humanoid life forms, and the captain is loath to jeopardize our mission for my curiosity. I have requested the launch of a Class 1 probe. The chronotons are of even greater interest. They appear in instances of temporal disturbances, which could mean that this comet has been, or will be, in the presence of a temporal event. Time mechanics are so cumbersome. I must have more data, but the captain has never had much interest in science. Perhaps I will remind him that the chronoton particles are harmful against the aliens who live in the Bajoran wormhole. A potential weapon to use against the Bajorans' gods may be of enough interest to him to divert our course. Well, there we go. That's what happened. They scanned a comet. Captain, we should return to the Cortex. I'm sure our Starfleet Command would want to know that there are Davidians in the neutral zone. These battlegrounds are now their feeding grounds. Alright. Vampires all. Let us beam back to the ship as this console sprays me with a ton of gas. I got my face on the exhaust pipe of a console. Alrighty then. There we go. Franklin Drake. Are you sure that you found no sign of the Cardassians attempting to open a portal or otherwise bring the Davidians into our phase variants? This is troublesome. There are pieces to the puzzle I don't have yet. Let me do some digging and I will be in touch. I got experience points, expertise, dilithium ore, and I get to pick something. Let's pick a subspace field modulator. PU-32 explosive space modulator. 34% plus 34 all damage resistance rating for 15 seconds. Minus 400 proton resistance rating, plus 15% defense for 15 seconds. The personal shield though is very rare and it's very, very purple. I'm gonna take that one, I think. Even though I really do need to, you know, upgrade my ship a bit. So we got Terralia system, a satellite repair, and we got spin the wheel. Let's take the satellite repair first. Our advanced warning satellites in the Terralia system have fallen into a state of disrepair. We need to fix them in order to maintain an advantage over any true way ships entering the sector. This mission may be repeated daily. Oh, it's a daily mission. Okay. Oh, I don't know. It's daily mission. Do I want to do daily missions on? Do I want to record them? I'll accept it. I may not record myself doing that because it's a daily mission. It's nothing to really sneeze at. But the thing we want to do, spin the wheel. I need your assistance with a rather delicate situation. We have an intelligence operative undercover at Drozana Station. Her astute observations have given us the edge in several critical engagements in the neutral zone. 22 hours ago, this operative activated an emergency subspace beacon. Zemara would only contact me in this matter if she was about to be discovered by the enemy or her life was in danger. I am understandably concerned. I need you to go to Drozana, find Zemara, and assist her. Take her to safety if you have to, but don't blow her cover. If you go in there weapons blazing, you may get her killed. I've accessed your logs. It's been quite some time since you had some shore leave. I suggest you visit Drozana for some downtime. Go to Drozana Station, which is located in a beta quadrant, and respond to a request for assistance from an undercover intelligence operative. And we get experience points to other more expertise, and we get to choose our poison. All right, let's take that. And let's exit here. And we got, I forgot, I was just looking up there and I realized I didn't level up the last level. And I've already gone up another level. So let's do that right now, shall we? So I got 2 space points and 1 ground point. So first of all, we'll take care of the space points and we'll say, what is this? Control expertise, command and control effects, including both your effectiveness when using them and your ability to resist the same effects. Flight speed debuffs, turn rate debuffs. Interesting. Drain expertise. Drain effects, including both your effectiveness when using them and your ability to resist the same effects. So shield drain. Ooh, that's good because I use shield drain a lot. So let's purchase that one, shall we? Excellent. And oh yeah, I got one more. I saw these numbers down here. I'm like, what? Wait, what? I have how many points? No, I only have 1 more space point. Drain infection. Anytime you cause an enemy to suffer an energy drain or shield drain, they will also be afflicted with a short duration electrical damage effect as their EPS conduits overload. This effect may only be applied once to a target per source. Subsequent applications refresh the duration of any existing effects. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I will take that. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay, so now, and what are we up to here? Sector space travel speed has gone up, apparently. And now we got some ground points that we need to spend. I haven't gotten too many of those. So weapon proficiency or endurance training, we got those. So what do I want to do? Weapon experts, weapon criticals. The skill increases both your chance of landing a critical hit as well as your critical severity. For all weapons, per point of weapon critical skill, you gain plus 0.06% critical chance and 0.02% critical severity. Or start with a base critical chance of 2.5% and a critical severity of 50%. When a weapon or ability critically hits, it grants bonus damage equal to your critical severity. Okay, well that's not too bad. So I think I will take that. And so on and so on. Alright. I'd say we're doing quite well here. Yeah, like I said, I do need to upgrade the Cortex, I think, because jumping right into that system and just getting blown to bits without even having a chance to do anything was kind of a wake-up call. But I don't know that I have too much here that I can use. I mean, I got this lockbox I can't open, and we got personal shields. I should put these personal shields on myself first. First and foremost, let's get our priorities straight here, and then I'll give Eliza, since she was getting owned left and right. I'll give her my other shield as an upgrade. And I give her all the hand-me-downs just so that we're on good speaking terms. She needs like shields, power cells, and stuff, so I'll give her a few things there. Also, what about my weapons? What do we got? She's got dual pistols, plasma compression pistol. Doesn't do quite as much DPS. All right, and this one is disruptor full auto rifle, 66.2 DPS with critical hit chances. I kind of want to give that to her. I mean, I could take it, but I think I would rather have the AI take some of these things because I think they are better at remembering to do AoE disruptor damage and stuff. So I'm going to give that to her. And I'm going to pass her weapons down to Zarva. Since she is... Or not... Yeah, I guess I can give it to Zarva. I was going to give it to... I meant to give it to Tavrel, but whatever. It doesn't matter. They all are helping out in some capacity. And you need power cells and stuff too, but I don't have too many around here. I got shield cells, but they tend to waste those. Yeah, okay, I think that's good there. Now with the Cortex, what do we have here? What is this? Low Lunat favors. Okay, I'm still carrying those around. I gotta deposit those at some point. Phaser cannon. I don't know if I should do that. I mean, I could do it as an aft weapon. 199, because what's my aft weapon right now? 152. I could do that as an aft weapon. This one's 150. See, this one actually, my forward array has less DPS actually. I wonder why I did that when I should have done it this way. 190. Yeah, it's weird. Why do I have that on my aft when that's actually more powerful than what I have on the forward? 185. I don't know. Why did I do that? That's really weird. Let's swap these like that, and then I'm gonna put the phaser cannon on the back and see how it. Oh, it does not go there. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, it's a forward weapon. Oh, can I put it on the forward? Ew. 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 Okay. It only goes on the front of the ship. Ew. Amoeba plasma envelope. What is this? Tactical console. Plasma projectile weapon damage. Well, yeah, see, beam weapon damage I don't have any plasma weapons, so that doesn't really help me. What is this one? Is phaser relay Mark 1. That is less than what I've got. That's one that I built. I built that mostly to sell it off for some credits. Got field rations and the secondary deflector, which we don't have spots for, unfortunately. All right, well that's about as good as we're going to get, I think. I'm gonna have to roll this. I could stop off somewhere and make some more stuff, but I would rather just plunge forward and not bore you guys with that. So we got to go to Drozana Station, and the Trellius system is for the repair. I'm not going to do the repair on camera. That's just a daily quest. It's a repeatable thing that is not really of any interest. Let's go to Drozana Station and continue with the main quests, because I did really want to focus as much as I could on the main quests. These Foundry missions too, I do need to look up the Foundry missions to see which ones are good, because I would like to occasionally play a Foundry mission. The Foundry missions, by the way, are things created by the player base, and some of them are pretty darn good. I just need to look around to see who says which one is good, is entertaining enough for a YouTube thing. All right, here we go. Drozana Station. That was just a small little jump around the corner. Alrighty then, let's get in close and say hello. Say hello to Drozana Station. Hello, Drozana Station. Is anybody home? Any day now, you can say something to me. That would be really awesome, really fine, totally terrific. It's kind of quiet out here. See another Federation ship over here. Who's this? I can't get any... I have no idea who that is. Oh, here we go. Drazana Dock Operations. Welcome to Drazana, USS Cortex. You are cleared for docking. We have everything you'll need for shore leave and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment, you'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it. Alright, docket station. Another Ferengi run station. Not sure where we should start, but intelligence shows that Balan is the Ferengi to talk to if you're looking for information. He's a bartender, so we should look for him in the lounge area. Okay, fine, and question Balan. Have I been on Drazana before? I feel like I've been on Drazana Station at some point. It's a couple players here. Hi there, Belden. This guy, yeah. So I guess we'll go over this way. Yeah, I feel like I have been on here before. Maybe I just don't remember. It is a hub. As you can see, there's a lot of players on here doing things. And we got some music playing. Actually, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I should drop some things off that I can't use right now. Let's access my bank. Alrighty then. So, who do we gotta talk to? There's something over here. Is that another... Is that just the exchange? What is that? GPL conversion unit. Oh, that's something else. That's for gold press latinum. If I need gold press latinum for things. Ah, here's the bartender. Alright then. I wish to talk to you. We love our customers. Store. Is there something wrong with the lighting controls? You know how it is. Old station, old wiring. This place still runs on a duotronic core from the 23rd century. But I haven't seen anything odd. Maybe it's the comic cocktails. You should be careful with those near to. They're not synthale. Okay. I think I'm supposed to question him, not talk to him. Welcome to Drazana Station, home of the finest libations and pleasures this size of Ricks. Care to hear about today's specials? Try a comic cocktail. It's out of this world. I'm looking for someone. Aren't we all? Me, I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude towards interspecies relations. Are you looking for someone in particular, or just some company? Her name is Zamara. Do you know her? Oh, yeah, I know Zamara. Maybe she's been here recently, and maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of hazy. Tell me where she is, or I'll snap your spine. Perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I feel my memory clearing up already. I tell you what, I know you Starfleet types aren't big on latinum, but what you do have are skills and a willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. Maybe it's the whole power system, because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't a big problem for me as unfilled drink orders. As big a problem for me as unfilled drink orders. Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you're done, I'm sure I will have remembered where I last saw Zamara. Alright, fine. We'll do some repair work for you. It's a good thing I'm a freaking engineer. Freaking repair work on a station I don't even own. Alright, so we gotta go this way. It looks like. Where is engineering? Over here? Okay, and those bombs just lying around. We gotta go this way, and this way, and there's a Starfleet officer just kind of standing over here and chilling. What's up with you, dude? You've got oh, you're a player. You've got a nice uniform. I like the white on top. It's actually quite smashing. Alrighty then. So, scan the station replicators. Input request. Run diagnostic on replicators. Action unavailable. Replicators are offline due to diminished function of electroplasma distribution network. Great. Run diagnostic on electroplasma distribution network. 30% drop in power reported on deck 1. Replicators are offline until power fluctuations are repaired. Okay, so what is the cause of the loss of power on deck 1? Unknown. Great. What must be done to restore power to deck 1? Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve strain on EPS conduits. The following systems are available for this process. Hollow suites, gravity control, replicators, environmental controls, defense grid. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. So wait a minute, let me think of this. Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve strain on EPS conduits. The following systems are available for this process. Okay. Replicators, environmental controls, defense grid. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Okay. So, hail engineering team. Captain, the biggest problem you're going to have repairing anything on that station is the age of the system and the general lack of maintenance. Drozana was built in the mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the stations haven't had a major update in more than a century. So you're dealing with an EPS system that just can't handle the strain of running modern equipment like replicators. I did some digging in our database and I found a log made by a Starfleet Corps of Engineer officer who visited the station in the early 24th century and made repairs to the EPS system. The log says that you need to regulate the power flow by routing it through various subsystems. It's almost like you're using those systems as ancient circuit breakers. So what do you suggest? The first thing you should try is scanning some of the damaged systems and power couplings in the cargo bay. You could learn more about how to properly realign the arrays, or the relays. Okay, so I guess we'll scan the power connection network. When you find a snarl of wires and cables that look like they've... What? Oh, when you... I'm trying to think of what the hell this sentence is. When you find a snarl of wires and cables that look like they've been chewed on by voles, you realize that not every system may need to be used to make a successful reroute. Some systems may need more than one connection. Okay, that's gravity controls. And then holosuites. Scan holosuite power relays. The holosuites have a separate environmental control system so that they can be finely tuned for temperature conditions appropriate to the various scenarios that are running at any given time. Environmental controls cannot connect to holosuites. Oh, it's going to be one of these. Okay, environmental controls cannot connect to holosuites. Environmental controls. Balan found a way to keep the station's ancient bar coolers working by connecting the cooling systems to the replicators. Unless that connection is maintained, all the refrigeration units will go offline. Replicators must have a connection to environmental controls. Okay. So replicators have to be connected to the environmental controls. Environmental controls cannot be connected to the holosuites. Puzzles I'm not good at. Defense grid. How are you doing? The Klingons who ran the station in the early 24th century made significant improvements to the station's shields and added turret weapons. While it made the station more defensible, it also increased the amount of energy needed to keep the station's defense grid operational. The fourth connection must be to the defense grid. Okay, so defense grid... somebody did something wrong here because the power went out. The defense grid has to be the last connection, or the fourth connection, I'm sorry. Alright, so keep that in mind. And the replicators... The Ferengi operating Drozana Station have made replicator function their top priority. The replicators are now tied into every available system, including life support. Start with a connection to the replicators, or the power connection will fail. Okay. So replicators has to be one. Replicators has to be one, and then... What was the other one? Environmental controls. Has to be two. Diagnostic results. Need 6 connections, right? Okay, so first of all, let's take this burned out power couplings. The EPS relays on the station are a maze of shunts and relays with patches going between unrelated systems, even the power cells that are being used to boost flow in critical areas. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Alright. Alright, let's try this. Let's try replicators and environmental controls, and then we'll do gravity controls, then the defense grid, then I'm going to do environmental controls again, and then replicators because they have to be connected to one another, right? And then we'll do environmental controls, again. There we go. And then we end with replicators. Whew, okay. Jeez Louise. Puzzles. It's a good puzzle, but it's like, it's one of those ones, I've never been good at puzzles, so it's always, it always takes me longer than it would a normal, average human being to deal with puzzles. But anyway, we've done that. So now this guy should give us the time of day, hopefully. Alright. Over here we go. Reports. Continue. So, your replicators are working. They are, and I'm exceedingly pleased by your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you a 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs for an amount of time to be determined by management? We had a deal. The replicators for information about Zamara. Fine, a deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Personally, I don't know why you're so interested in her. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of Tal Shiar. Zamara usually hangs out near the Dabu tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her. Okay. A looker wearing purple. This guy's got a very cute rabbit thingy with him. Near the Dabu table. Where is the Dabu table? Oh, there it is over there. Okay. And no black holes, no black holes. Talk to nervous Ferengi. This doesn't. Is that Zavara? She's in purple, I guess. Can't y'all see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Bad luck. It's just a minor setback. Next spin is mine. I can feel it in my lobes. Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Sorry, my mistake. Talk to nervous Ferengi. Let's see.
Keep your eyes on the wheel.
That's got to be the person I'm supposed to talk to. Oh, wait, nope. Here we go. Hello there. You are quite the looker, aren't you? Be careful. They're watching. They who? Shh. Keep your voice down. I'm being watched. I've seen too many familiar faces in the crowd, and there are shadows, watchers in the dark. I see them out of the corner of my eye when they think I'm not looking, but I'm always looking. When the lights change, there they are. Be careful, they're watching. So I was sent to help you? You weren't sent to help me, you were sent to watch me. Drake needs me to keep feeding information to Starfleet intelligence. The Klingons come here and they drink and they talk. It's amazing the bits of information you can pick up around a Dabu table. Everything. Even the smallest detail is important. Captain Gerard was in here last week. He ordered blood wine, an entire bottle of 2309 vintage to be exact. That business with the House of Torg must have upset him more than we knew. When Gerard's happy, he drinks Warnog. Alright, well, what can I do to help you then? Find out who is watching me. I'm not safe here. The Klingons are looking for me. They know someone has been feeding intelligence to Starfleet. The ghosts are always watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday they surrounded a drunken Klingon. Now he's dead. They will find me when the blue light shines and then I'll disappear. Well, I know what the ghosts are. How could you know that? You may think you know. You may even have readings in your tricorder that you think are right. But you don't know. How could you know? I'm here every day. They watch me, and I watch them. Well, I can take you someplace safe. No! They're everywhere. They're watching. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're together. Go do something else. Play Dabu. I'll contact you when I'm ready. When it's safe. Alright, play Dabu. I will do that, sure. Run over here and talk to this nervous Ferengi again. I wonder if he's... Bad luck. No. Alright, whatever. Can I play Dabu? I'd like to play Dabu. I don't think I can. Oh, here we go. Play Dabu.
Spin the wheel and win.
Sure, Lita, I will. I don't even know. I don't even want to try a tutorial. Let me just play around. Hell with it. Calling the winners. Next game starting soon. Bet amount 10. I guess. Can I? Did I miss my betting window? Oh, here we go. We'll place a bet. Sure, why not? I don't know what I just bet on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess I'm the red dot. So I got 3 weird symbols. Okay, that's a little bit suspicious. Was that close enough? I couldn't wait for you to get that lucky. We would have been here all night. Zamar wants me to give you a message. She wants you to know if you're interested in finding out what's really going on here at Drozana Station. You need to check out the lower levels. I have an access code for you that will get you past the security doors. If you want to talk to her again, I suggest you collect your winnings and catch her before she leaves. Okay, I will do that.
How are you gonna
Dabu! Okay. Let's go to the lower levels. Can I talk to her again? You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghosts. They seem to belong here more than we do. I booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Drake that he'll keep getting his intel, one way or another. Good luck, Nertu. You're going to need it. Okay. Captain, there were Davidians in the Donatu system. Now you've found evidence of them again on Drozana Station. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some sort of feeding ground, and that puts dozens of worlds at risk. I've requested sensor data from the ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis, but that is only half of our problem. If properties of the comet are somehow easing the Davidians' entry into this area of space, how do we stop them? The closest research facility is on Deep Space K7. I recommend that we consult with a team there. Alright, hang on one second, because they said to go look at the lower levels. I don't know if that was actually a quest to go on, or if it was just a thing to push me along. I don't know. I don't see any. I don't know that there is a lower level here, but I'm just very curious to see if there's something that I don't know about. I mean, obviously we've been all through this area, so I don't know if that was something I'm supposed to do later on, or not. What is this? What is this ball here? Just got a ball that we're just kicking around. Is that what it is? Okay. somebody let the balls out, or the balloons out, I should say. Yeah, I'm just back to where I was. Okay. All right. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is go and I wonder why these balloons just suddenly appeared. Is it because somebody hit Dabu?
Round and round it goes.
Must be. It must be. I'm just gonna kick these around a little bit. Okay, I think that's. Hang on one second. Let's look over here real fast. I see somebody over there. Oh, okay, no. All right. I thought I saw somebody there. Alrighty then. Let's go back to the ship, shall we? And see what we can do. Where are we at? Gotta go to K7, which ought to be interesting.
The house always wins.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the cut there. I thought the game had bugged out for some reason, and it was fine. It was weird. I was expecting like another pop-up that said, "Hey, return to the ship again," and it just kind of just went silent and was like, "Here, do whatever you want. I don't care." So I was kind of confused for a minute, but we're back on track, I believe, and we're heading towards Deep Space K7. Back from the Trouble with Tribbles episode, and then also the return of the Trouble with Tribbles for the 25th anniversary episode of Deep Space Nine, where they revisited Deep Space K7 back in the past. And now we get to revisit it in the future, even beyond where Deep Space Nine's timeline was. And let's get a move on here and see how everybody's doing here at K7. K7 was near the Klingon border, and they were, for the Trouble with Tribbles episode, they were trying to take what was it, grain to Sherman's planet, which is a Federation colony that was very, very close to the Klingon neutral zone. And they thought the Klingons were trying to poison the grain, and actually they were, but it was a Klingon operative named Harmon? I forget. Sherman? No, not Sherman. Something like that. I forget the names now. I've never been good with names anyway. But there you go. Little background knowledge and stuff. Pulling as much off the top of my head as I possibly can. In case you've wondered if I'm that much of a Star Trek nerd, I am. I have many things committed to memory that would be shameful. But since I am amongst, I assume, nerds watching this, I think I can be a little bit less shame about it. Talk to Lieutenant Mercedes Santiago. Mercedes Santiago. All right, what do you have to say? Welcome to the firing line, Lieutenant Commander. Hope you're ready for action. Oh, okay. This is because we're near the PvE zones and PvP zones, where you can go against the Klingon players and stuff. All right, so we're gonna go this way, following the exclamation points all around the place. Ooh, people are meeting up in the holodeck. Lots of stuff going on there. They got a image of someone there. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's an Andorian. Is that Shran? I don't know why they would have an image of him up there, but perhaps. Ooh, all kinds of weapons lying out here. We got different weapon vendors and stuff. If I were smart, I would pick up some weapons while I was here and not get stuck on scenery. But I am not smart. I instead want to focus our efforts on this story whenever possible. All right, where the hell do I go? I guess in Club K7, I guess is where I gotta go for this stuff. Get all the gossip and all the news and all the goings-ons. Well, I guess I gotta head towards the turbolift. Turbolift to the lab. All right, that's what we'll do. And we got medicals there, and then this guy who we need to talk to, Lieutenant Calapo. Do you know Franklin Drake? I've had dealings with him in the past. I think he's some sort of military strategist. He visits here from time to time, although Commander Wildman is never too thrilled to see him. He's always treated me well, though, so I don't have any reason to dislike him. What has he asked you to do? Mostly he wants updates on our research projects. Last week he was asking me all sorts of questions about the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. We work with prototypes of new equipment here. I'll bang on something for months to find out all of its advantages and problems before it is sent into the field to be used by Starfleet. Even then, it takes years of more testing and iteration before something becomes standard fleet issue, and most equipment never makes it that far. There are hundreds of inventions that just don't work, or they don't work the way we want them to. Those failures are then broken down and their components are recycled. We have to keep everything secure. If the Romulans or the Klingons got their hands on what we are working on here, they could learn a lot about our technology. So tell me about this awesome rifle. That was a complete disaster. The basic design came out of Memory Alpha, and it was intended to detect and damage cloaked opponents. Someone there got an idea that the Romulans were developing personal cloaking devices, even though the power needs of something like that would be incredible. I recommended against sending it to the field testing, but it went anyway. The crew of the USS DeWitt had some luck in modifying one for use as a hand weapon, but their prototype was destroyed when the ship was lost in the neutral zone. I hadn't thought about it again until Drake asked about it. So, that said, there are Davidians in the neutral zone. So that explains why Drake was interested in the prototype. It was a complete failure at detecting polarization cloaks, but if I added a phase modulator and reversed the polarity, of the neutron flow, I'm sure. These modifications would be no problem, Nirtu, and when I'm done, this beam will pack quite a punch against phase-shifted Davidians. I'll forward this weapon on to Drake as soon as I'm done. Be careful, the Davidians won't stop. I'm afraid we will have to be ready to fight. Alright, cool. Captain, we've done what we can for Zamara. We have the information we need about the Davidians, and Lieutenant Calapo is working on a weapon we can use to fight them. I suggest we report back to Drake and see what he has to say. He's never very forthcoming with his information, but the more we know about him and the operations, the more we'll learn about Section 31. Am I ready to leave the system? Yeah, sure, let's leave the system. Alright, alrighty then. Away we go. My beautiful Bajoran earrings. Made them myself. Alright, with that said, let us get out of this system, shall we? Which I never remember which... Oh, he's telling us anyway. Good work! Zamara may think she slipped my noose, but I have ways of keeping tabs on her. I take special care to know all about people in whom I have an interest. But you already know that, don't you, Nirtu? The ghosts that Zamara mentioned concern me, however. You already encountered Davidians once. It's likely that they are on Drozana Station as well. And I won't let them use Federation citizens as food. Lieutenant Calapo has completed work on the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. It should help you when you're ready to enter the lower levels of Drozana. Drake out. Alright, so now we go back to the lower levels of Drozana. Alright. And field stabilizing warp core Mark IV. Ooh, what does that do? Shield power, maximum shield power, maximum warp factor 6.7 plus 7.5 starship sector speed. So I want the singularity core no, that's for warbirds though. Proton distortion prototype assault rifle. Chain proton damage, anti-proton damage. I want something from my ship. I will take that. Collect it.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Thank you, Mr. Spock. What lies beneath? It's clear that the Davidians are more of a problem than we initially thought. We know they're in a neutral zone. Now we know that they're on Drozana Station as well, and according to Zamara, there have already been deaths there. In addition, she indicated that the lower levels of the station were a trouble spot. Those levels aren't used as part of the club there, and they haven't been maintained for years. The Ferengi are, of course, quite reticent to put any effort into any maintenance that isn't absolutely necessary. That means we don't really know what's down there. Zamara's code should get you access. Take a lift down and check it out. Previous Starfleet encounters with Davidians have indicated that they will create nests around the temporal portals they use, so keep an eye out for anomalies. If we find the portal, we'll know where and when the Davidians are feeding. Oh, and I expect it to be messy down there. Don't forget to take an emergency beacon. Alright, experience points, expertise, and we'll get a triolic pattern enhancer. Accept. Alrighty then, so we'll head on over to there. Let's, let me exit to system here. We'll head back to Drozana, and on the way to Drozana, we will upgrade my ship, if I can, in the Aldebaran sector. And where are you? Oh, I need to actually take the map out. Here we go, Drozana Station. Kabam. That's what I want to go to. And while we're doing that, we'll also do a level up here. So let's get this going. I got one more space point. Advanced shield restoration. A skill increases the amount of shields restored by your outgoing healing abilities. Each point of shield restoration skill increases the base amount healed by 5.5%. I kind of want that because my shields are getting hit quite a bit. But I also have shield capacity. I think I will take this. I think anything with shields right now is a good buy. So I'll take the increased shield capacity. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to see if I can equip that thing that I picked up. Also, I want to look at this engineering kit. Where am I going? We were looking at this one. Field stabilizing warp core. Where's your traits? Status. There we go. Status. That's field stabilizing warp core. How does that look? We got Mark II on there now, and this goes up to Mark IV, and it's all pretty much the same, except more sector speed. All right, well that's fine by me. It's a side upgrade, I'd say, sideways upgrade. So into the warp core you go. Thank you very much. And now we want to go here real fast and... Who the hell's talking? Is there somebody talking? I hear like a chatter going on. Engineering kit Mark IV. Oh, I got a better engineering kit than that one. Although this one has 2 fabrication module slots. No, I like the one I currently have. All right, never mind. I just want to make sure. Drozana Station we go. Excellent, Smithers, and we'll go and land our beautiful bird down onto this not so beautiful station, and we'll clear out these. We'll clean the clocks of these Davidians. I just noticed that this one part here is all cockeyed for the rest of the station. That's how in disarray the station has become. I guess it's listing to the port there. All right, dock at the station. I guess actually that's technically, well, yeah, I guess that's technically starboard from the center of the station. But anyway, let us go down this way with this person. Descend into maintenance levels. All right, we got a buddy to descend down in there with us. It's funny to see a game that's been out this long and there's still people like me just in the early levels doing our thing. What lies beneath? Sir, I'm reading temporal fluctuations and triolic energy in these levels of the station. Staying down here for too long could be hazardous. The interference also may make it difficult to contact the ship or get a transporter lock if we need an emergency beam out. This level primarily contains power junctions and EPS conduits for rooms above us. We need to reach the maintenance lift and take that down to the computer core. Okay, well, we'll certainly try. Let's get our weapons out while we're here, so we don't get jumped along the way. I like the hanging chains and stuff. Don't know why there'd be chains down here, but there are. Alright, take an emergency flashlight. I'll take that. This box of emergency supplies isn't just lying around. Bellin probably bartered with a Nausicaan pirate for it. I recognize these flashlight drones. Hands-free hover system and programmed to shift in response to your movement. Not the most reliable design, though. The flashlight is a device placed in your character's device slot, and you can turn it on and off through your abilities tray. Okay. So we'll take that and take this, and I guess I'll take that instead of the fire extinguisher. So we'll go flashlights right there. Excellent. And then that will charge up onto my 0 slots soonish at some point here. I know it's probably really, really dark for you guys, but I apologize. Triolic waves! There must be Davidians nearby. I expect that we will see more as we approach the area with the greatest concentration of triolic energy. Sir, I'm also picking up some indeterminate readings from behind the door to our left. However, the interference from the triolic waves are making it hard to get accurate scans at the distance. Alright, well, let's get our flashlight on, shall we? Excellent. Alright, that's actually not too bad. For a flashlight drone, he's actually really useful. Alright, to the left you say, huh? Let me just make sure I don't pass up any obvious loot boxes or floating rocks or gaseous anomalies that have not originated from bodily functions. Alright, what is in here? Oh, yep, there we go. So I know she said left, but I knew. Oh crap! I just got hit by a falling thing. Okay, that's not cool. That's totally not cool. He's freaking trapped things. Alright. Now look out for traps here. Let me just scan the trionium gas. And we'll get this loot for ourselves. Take all that. And we'll go over. See, I know they want me to go to where all the enemies are, but I kind of want to make sure I don't miss any obvious pieces of loot here. Alright, there's nothing there. Got it. Alright, let's get a run on so they don't drop more stuff on me. Okay, there's a door there. There's a Davidian down there. Is this the door back to where we were? Examine door. Looks like this door is stuck, sir. We'll have to find another way around. One of the side maintenance passages should have an alternate route. Yeah. Oh, and there's a lot of Davidians on the other side of that door. Alright. Don't be dropping stuff on my head, you bastards. Don't be dropping stuff on my head. Tolarian hook spider. Oh no. Not spiders. Not spiders. Okay. Well, they actually aren't too bad, are they? We killed all of them right away. Alright, so let's... Can I get a better view here? Thank you. No loot in here. No loot for me. Lots of spider webs. No wonder they're having so many power problems. They got freaking spider infestations and stuff. Got the spiders crawling in the walls. They're in the walls, man. Alright, I know I'm walking around in circles. I felt the need to look in all the nooks and crannies. Alright, now what are you gonna throw at me? You're gonna shoot me with... Oh, the Davidians down here. Umbrals. Oh, we got guys behind us. We got guys behind us. That's not cool. Ouch. Let me go. Let me go. You bastard. Punch you in the face. Punch you in the face. Kill and kill. Kill all the things. Kill all the things. Alright. Take all their items. Kill all the things and take all their items. Excellent. The Davidians are definitely getting more aggressive. They could have a lair somewhere in the lower levels. If they do, they'll become increasingly more violent as we get closer to their territory. The synchronic proton rifle should have a significant effect against the Davidians. The proton beam mode will be especially effective when the Davidians are phase shifted. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have a rifle, don't I? Yeah. Well, there's that door. That's the door we couldn't get through, though, right? So I have to go all the way around the other side. Oh, here we go. Reroute hydraulic coupling. Because I have engineering skill. Excellent. Awesome. And there's Cartelian cave spiders. Why are there cave spiders on a freaking space station? This is not a cave. What the heck's with that? What's up with that noise? Okay. So this is a thing. Where do I go from here? Is the question. Go forward. No loot. The lack of loot. I find the lack of loot disturbing. Honestly. This is where I started. Yeah, that's certainly not a way to go. Alright, so I went in here and now it's like you gotta unlock the door. But how do I unlock the door? I thought I had to go in here to unlock the door, but apparently not. It's directed me just back to where I was. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. It makes no sense. Unless there's a thing in here I'm supposed to push my nose into. Okay, we're back down here again. And nothing. And nothing. Alright, so what? Where am I supposed to go now? Is it something over here? Is this console over here? Oh, I see. It's this console over here. Oh, I got it. Alright. That should do it. I wonder why someone would lock down a lift in the first place. Well, you know, they just don't want anybody down here. They want to keep it as a smuggler rig, probably. Alright, let's get this lift going. This isn't the computer core level. Sir, it appears that the lift is stuck. We're somewhere on a maintenance level for environmental controls and waste recycling. We'll need to track down the damaged junctions on this floor and repair or bypass them before we can take the lift to the computer core level. Of course, nothing ever goes smoothly. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, I say to that. Even in the future, nothing works. Quote from Spaceballs. Alright. You knew I was going to have to quote Spaceballs at some point during this. So just deal with it, Lone Star. Oh, cave spiders. Don't give me the raspberries either about it. I don't want to hear it. Well, that was a thing. Okay. Captain, the door. We're locked in. Well, yeah, big deal. So we're locked in. New respawn point unlocked. All right. Maintenance log entry by shadowy shadow figure man. Log entry supplemental. The strange power fluctuations aren't related to the problems in the power subsystems on the upper decks, so I'm looking into the possibility of feedback damage or system spikes in the environmental systems. It could take some time to find the problem and make repairs, though, particularly if I need to use the replicators to create replacement components. Bellin is loath to allow use of the replicators for anything more than blood wine and Grimmelian sand peas. This is dirty, uncomfortable, and thoroughly disagreeable work. Naturally, as soon as the job involves mucking around in recycled atmosphere and waste processing, I get the short straw. Yeah, well, sorry about that, guy. Really, really sorry. We are engineers, all. We get all the crap jobs. Oh, and apparently he got the dead job, too. Alright, so that's that. Is there... There's something down there, but I guess not. Where was the... There's a... I saw a pathway here, right? Yeah. Yeah. This lead me to another... Hello? Is someone out there? Please, help me. That voice is coming from the communications console on the wall, Captain. Okay, oops. As I do a little spinny job. Hello? Is someone there? Who is this? Please, you have to help me. I came down here to check on one of the atmosphere regulators, and someone shot me. Who shot you? I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. He was so fast. Please, you have to find a way to open this door and get me out of here. I'm activating the manual override. Try to reach the release lever. Oh, prophets, no. He's back. He's... No. Well, she was Bajoran, and she's now dead, probably. And she had a very, very male voice. just saying. Log entry is supplemental. I've upgraded a few of the components on this level, including remote overrides for bleed valves on environment controls, hollow emitters to expedite further repairs, and security overrides in case of emergency. I'm starting to suspect that the low-level radiation I've detected on these decks has affected the station inhabitants, and that some are showing signs of transient acute schizophrenia and paranoia. I'll have to maintain contact silence for now, so they don't interfere while I'm trying to repair the systems. Once I've corrected the problems causing the radiation leaks, we can deal with the symptoms. Log entry supplemental. My work will take far longer than I originally anticipated. Fortunately, I've engaged a safety interlock on the maintenance lift, so no one will come down here without me knowing about it. I've found several program errors and have purged the affected subroutines. The work is much easier now. Soon everything will be under control. Yeah, this does not look like under control to me, guy. I'm just saying. You need to have a better perspective on what control versus chaos is. Go read some books. Alright then, random button pressing has gotten us a rerouted relay. And I think now we need to go this way, it looks like. Oh, check victim. Here's the Bajoran victim that we heard about. Multiple phaser burns and contusions. Sarah, this woman was murdered. The wounds were still warm. She was killed. Okay, yeah, okay. There's people attacking us. All right. I would have liked to have known what else you had to say, but people decided to attack us. Oh, really? You went all apeshit over hook spiders? Really, guys? Congratulations, team. You're spectacular in your efforts here. Jeez Louise. Had me heading for the hills because of a couple spiders. That's what I get for having a team of mostly women. could get bikini waxes, but can't deal with spiders. Isn't that the old joke? Oh yeah, here's the Davidians over there. They're eating. They're sitting around this upper table. Well, okay, I guess not console tables. Let's do this little button pressing over here. Okay, yes, hello, Davidians. How are you? You doing well? Doing well today? And I'm gonna just shoot you guys, just so you're aware. Oh, okay. Let me go. Let me go, Mr. Eidolon. That is literally what it says there, Eidolon. Hey, visitor. The traveler has arrived. Alright, let's take some items in that cool lockbox. And we've got another relay to be bypassed. Awesome. So activate backup relay number 4 and look for the encryption key is all we have left to do. Let's get our my little flashlight bot keeps going away whenever combat starts, which is a very inconvenient time to be going away. Oh, you know what? We gotta go down this hallway. Looking at that layout schema there.
What will you do?
Okay. So we have some intermittent plasma leaks here. That's fantastic. Let's run through here, shall we? And not get hit by plasma. That'd be great. More plasma. I don't know what that guy said other than I see you. So I'm just going to assume that it's the ghost of Christmas past or something like that. Alright, that one's down. Oh, Gain? Who the hell's Gain? Thermic induction field. Oh, I guess he's the guy that was leaving the whatchamacallit? Blog entries? Also, you know, that fire. Very, very inconvenient. Okay, there we go. I can move forward. I was going to have to go switch over to my fire extinguisher, but I'm glad I don't have to do that now. Let's run through here. Everybody stay together so we don't get hit by plasma. It's going to hurt a whole lot if you do. Plasma fires are no joke. Ooh, ouch. Speaking of, got a little too close to that. Alright, now run. Oh, don't stop there. Run.
Dress all in red.
Just
Barneykin. Soon you'll be dead.
oh, I see it. It's in the chat. I'm like, what the hell is he saying? Bonniekin, I see you. Bonniekin, what will you do? Bonniekin, dress all in red. Bonniekin, soon you'll be dead. Isn't that an old rhyme or something, like horror story. Log entry supplemental. The strange power fluctuations aren't related to the problems in the power subsystems on the upper decks, so I'm looking into the possibility of feedback damage or system spikes in the environmental systems. It could take some time to find a problem and make repairs, though, particularly if I need to use the replicators to create replacement components. The land is... Oh, I think I've already read this, haven't I? Darn. Alright, sorry. Sorry. I guess we gotta go this way. And head towards the Bonnie Kid, I suppose. Let's repair relay. Excellent. And visitors. We got ourselves some visitors, guys, just so you know. Alright, kill them, please. Please kill them as fast as you can. Do not play with them, just kill them. And the Umbral. Goodbye, Umbral. It was nice knowing you. Alrighty then. Taken care of and sorted, and we'll take your items. Small power cell, that's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so now we gotta come back around this way to get back to the lift. Okay, Smeagol. Alright, well, can we just shoot this guy? Because he's obviously crazy. No, yes, no? I guess we can't shoot him. Is he coming this way, or is he just running away? Hey, guy, hold up a minute. We have some questions for you. Seriously, just, like, stand still for a second. Hey, I can do... Oh, ow, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. The whole fire thing. Not very cool. Not very cool at all. Okay, let's get a break here. Because he is really hurting me. Let's try to heal up a little bit, shall we? There we go. Alright. Are we... Oh, we got more of these guys now? Great. Umbrals and stuff. I'm just going to stay over here and snipe as many of these fools as I can. Excellente. Visitor. And... where is the other one at? There's another one around here somewhere. Are they over here? Yeah, guys. Oh! A malfunctioning hologram. No wonder. The Trionic energy would have degraded his program and caused instability, and the Davidians didn't bother it because it had no neural energy for them to feed upon. Sir, it looks like the encryption key for the door might correspond to a subroutine embedded in the hologram's mobile emitter. We should be able to use it to open the door. Mobile emitters are still rare outside of Starfleet, Captain. The staff here must have spent quite a lot of latinum to obtain one. If you ask me, Balan might be selling more than drinks in Dabu. It would be best if someone keeps an eye on him, but I have a feeling Franklin Drake is doing just that. Alright, well, cool. Let's go pick up some stuff here. Like a loot and a crate. Take both of those. Lockbox and a science kit, sure. And then, is there anything else up here? Like floaty rocks or anything? I should see. There's another place I need to go to, though. Alright, where is this other place at? Oh, that must be the lift I need to go to. Alrighty then. Down here we go. And over here. Yep, that is where we want to be. So we get down to the engineering level finally. Or maintenance level, or whatever it is. Computer core. This is it. We've made it to the computer core level. On this station, the core itself is down a long ramp area past some regulator rooms. We should head there as quickly as possible. Of course, it's down a long corridor where I can be jumped from every direction, probably. Let's see. I guess we gotta go this way. I guess this is the only way to go. Alright. There's a door here. You can barely see. Another locked door! This one doesn't seem to have any special codes. We should be able to open it from a secondary security console just down the hallway. Right. Just so they can drop some more crap on my head? Is that what it is? You know it. You know that's the thing they're gonna do. Okay. Where's this regulator at? Is it up on the second floor? Because that's oh yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. So they can get the jump on me. Do. Flashlight went out. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Figured as much. Okie dokie. Who else? Just this guy over here? Really? You guys are having trouble with him? He's like right in front of you. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you could just sort of shoot him and stuff. Alright, we'll get the flashlight back out again. And grant core access. That should do it. We need to double back to the secure door that we saw earlier in the hallway. Alrighty then, let's make sure there's no more loot for me to have. It doesn't look, I don't see anything flickering like there would be some loot. So I guess we'll just march forward. Back from whence we came, so we can get jumped again. Along the way. Go this way, right? I do believe. And we got a dead body here. This guy's got like an old uniform on. He's been here forever. There are two exits from this room, both along the same wall. To head toward the core, we need to take the southernmost door on the east wall. Follow the hallway, then turn left to go down the ramp. Okay. Let's look at this guy first. He's got an old school. He's got a next generation uniform on, it looks like. Same with that guy. He's been here forever, it looks. By the looks of it. Sir, this person is from the 23rd century. The Davidians must be bringing their victims through time. We have to stop them before they're responsible for any other deaths. They could disrupt the timeline. Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. Okay, the computer core is back this other way. Ah, here we go. Alright, I just had to go to the left, right? To get down there. Is that what it's telling me? I mean, I'm going kind of away from it. This appears to be a regulator room for the computer core's power systems. The Davidians are probably leeching power from the station to keep their gate active. We could use this console to set up a power spike that we could trigger near the computer core, which might disrupt the Davidians and their gates. Alright, well sure, I'll do that. Why not? I'm all about disruption. And there's these guys. Okay, so it looks like this corridor loops around and continues down. Alright, if any of you guys want to throw a grenade, there you go. That's fantastic. And they're all kind of standing together here. Now's the time, do it. And take all the items. Take. Yeah, they do have old school uniforms on. Even older school than I mentioned. Alrighty then, we've done that, so that should disrupt them a bit. And we'll come on over here. Come on down this way. New respawn point unlocked, okay. This looks like a field control station for the lower levels of the station. We could set up the field systems here so that we could activate them in the computer core area to counteract the Davidians' phasing abilities. That would push them out of sync with our universe. Yeah, sure. I'll make the final battle a little bit easier. Why not? Just waiting for them to show up. These bastards to show up. Excellent. Okay, I guess they can't... oh, no, we got spiders. We got spiders. I was going to say, I guess they can't show up in here because there's not a lot of room, but... we can get cave spiders, though, apparently. Alright, Catalian cave spiders. Awesome. Nothing else here that I need, right? Doesn't look like it. Alright, further down we go. Into the more creepy areas. Creepier areas. I'll let you Davidians go first. Just so you're aware. Oh, now it's gonna get real. All right, we got phantasms here. Can I trigger the things that they say to trigger? Let's run around here. Ah, yes, I can. Get over here and trigger all the things. Regulate computer core power. There we go. And what else? There's got to be another one around here, right? That I can do to help my pals out while they're shooting all the things up. Well, where's this other thing at? Is there nothing up here? Is there nothing up here? Really? There's no computer up here to... oh, here it is over here. Okay, never mind. Let's do this. Regulate computer core. Being suppressed. Excellent. And so we can shoot this guy then, right? And what else? Is there another computer core around here I should be hitting up? Suppress them even more? I don't see one. Don't see one at all. I do see this Davidian portal, which I would like to shoot. Can I shoot this? No, I can't shoot it. Alright. I guess we have to kill this guy. That's what it comes down to, even though I've only got one person shooting him. And keep going. Keep going. We got this guy. We got him. He's nothing. We're just not taking a whole lot of damage out of him. Sometime we will. Sometime today we will. Oop, Zarva's down. Alright, he's taking my team out. That's not cool. That's totally not cool. Alright, let's get me out of this stance here. Let's heal up a little bit, shall we? Before things get real. I mean, he's almost down, so he's almost down for the count. There he goes. Goodbye, Phantasm. Goodbye. Take that pulse wave assault. We can kindly get all my people up, shall we? Sire, the Davidians' time portal heads back to the 23rd century. There's no telling how much trouble the Davidians may be causing in the past, where technology to detect them just doesn't exist. Once we get readings on the portal, we should take them back to Deep Space K7. Their computing facilities are far more extensive than what we have on the Cortex, and they might be able to find a way to shut down the portal. Alright, so you want me to scan it? I would just like to... Can I just shoot it with my phaser? Isn't that how things work? Yes, no? I guess not. I guess not. The distortion from the portal is intense here, and it's difficult to process all this information. We should at least be able to compensate enough to beam out, though. We need to take this information back to the nearest starbase, K7, for analysis. Their computers are powerful enough to process it. Alright, beam us out of here, then. Yeah, I'm done with these dingy, dark corridors. Alright, we're approaching Deep Space K7, and we're going to drop off our findings here, and hopefully we'll complete this chapter, or well, not chapter, but we'll complete, yeah, this chapter of this episode, I'd say. once we get on over there. It's very beautiful Yorktown class, or I'm sorry, Galaxy class starship over there. I don't know why I thought it was a Yorktown class. Galaxy class starship over there. Very, very pretty. I want one of those. I do. I think of all the Starfleet ships, the Galaxy class was the most beautiful one, I think, honestly. I know they went for the more sleeker look, but I really like the big saucer and stuff, because to me it's like, this is not really a warship. This is really meant for science and scientific purposes. Whereas you give it like the sleek looks, it's like, well, okay, that's more like it's got teeth on it, sort of. But anyway, dock at K7. All right, who wants to look at my findings? Is that guy down below want to look at my findings again? Hello, Mercedes Santiago. Oh, nope. Okay, I just walked by it. Is it over here? Ah, Captain Mackenzie Calhoun. Analyze scan data. Let's analyze the scan data. Analyzing data. Preliminary analysis. Temporal incursion consistent with Davidian time portal technology. Approximate link date. Stardate 2715.6. Earth Standard Year 2265. Davidian portal based on phase-shifted tachyon spin, supported by draw from Drozana Station power supply. Can the portal be safely closed or used? Portal suffers from instability due to quantum particle entanglement with phase-shifted particles. Portal can be enlarged or accessed with modulated directed energy when phase-shifted entangled matter reaches critical point. So basically, shoot it with a phaser, which is what I wanted to do. Sir, this means that when the triolic energy surges peak, we could remodulate an energy weapon, even a hand phaser, to use the portal and travel back in time. We could stop the Davidians at the source. Alright, return your ship to hail your contact via secure channel. Alright. And that's that. What lies beneath? There's Franklin Drake. He's going to talk to me anyway. Now that we know that the Davidians have a portal to the past and approximately where they are focusing their attention, I see no other choice than to send you and your crew back there to stop them before they kill again. I'll be honest, Nair 2, time travel is a tool. At times it is a very useful one, and I know Starfleet has hundreds of regulations about temporal incursions, but my job is to preserve the Federation, not make Admiral Quinn and the rest of the suits at Starfleet Command happy. If we break a few rules along the way, so be it. I need to make some preparations before you can proceed. I will contact you when the time is right. Drake out. And we got experience points, expertise, dilithium core, and a triolic pattern enhancer, which is the only thing we're allowed to take. Okay, collect the roll.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Why, thank you, Lieutenant Commander Spock. Everything old is new. Obviously, the Davidians have found a way to harness this surge of triolic energy. The existence of the Davidian portal means they're traveling freely between the station in the present and in the past. Since 23rd century technology can't detect the Davidian phase shift, that time period is rife with potential victims. The only choice now is to stop the incursion at the source. We'll have to take that portal into the past and find out how the Davidians are creating this new surge of triolic energy. Stop them and find a way back without altering the timeline. Don't worry about temporal investigations. I'll pull a few strings. They'll never know that you were gone. Best to keep your team small just in case. Go to Drozana Station and take a portal back through time to discover the source of the Davidian incursion and get more experience and a retrofit phaser bank Mark IV. Excellente! But we will do that in the next episode. Before we go, though, let us beam back to the ship and let's get my... I did level up again. I did ding. So let's get our final hurrahs there with that so I don't forget them next time we do things. Not now. Let's warp out. Let's warp out the system so that I know that it's going to save properly. Engage! Boom, 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 do-no-no. Alrighty then, and we got like an enemy encounter, PvE encounters along the way, so all that's starting to pop up for me. But anyway, let's do our purchase skills. Right now, we got one more space points. Space points! Advanced shield capacity. Advanced energy weapon training. I think I'll take... What's this one? Projectile weapon training. I guess I should start putting points into that, shouldn't I? That would be pretty good. Let's take that. Get some more points into our photons, because they are very useful once we actually get their shields down. What are we at here? Sector space travel speed. What is this? Threat control. Hangar weaponry. I guess it's different areas of spending. Oh, I see. Depending on how many points I've spent, I get additional perks. Oh, that's what that is all about. So depending on how many I put into engineering, science, and tactical. Got it. All those things. But that will do it for this episode of Star Trek Online. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you next time.